Alright, my friends, welcome to another video. So today we are checking out a question, another one comment from KHANYISA Hi, and he said he was curious about the reasons why people prefer magic apprentices to ghost assassins. If you check out their stats, ghost assassins are more impressive, are they not? On paper, they seem to be, yet many of the top players usually don't have two or less ghost assassins, and they have about 6 or so magic apprentices. Does the fact that they can't be hit while making their way to the back warrant this? Even if I have more magic apprentices, but I'm really just following what other people are doing, I'm not sure I think of them as a superior backline attacker. Okay, so there's a couple things there. We're going to check out the ghost assassin stats, and obviously we're going to go to bring it to level 10. So 14,000 health, 950 attack, and then it's got the damage, the shadow dagger, which does a ton of damage at range 4. On trigger number 6 though. Okay, and then we're gonna look at this. Their melee is 1.2, but it's single target damage. Okay, so 14,000 and 950. And then we go to the magic apprentices. Wow, only 8,800 health. Attack is 800, so a lot less there, but check this out. 3 damage range and rounded, so and 0.8 attack speed, and no special. Okay, so the reason why the ghost assassin looks a lot better, and sometimes it can be, is because it has a lot more health, and it also does more damage with their special. But if you look at the the damage range is 3 with the magic apprentice every time they hit, and the ghost assassin is only what was it? Come on, it's 4. It's range 4 and trigger number 6. So the attack the ghost assassin does when they first land at the back, they do that attack, and they usually don't get another trigger off the shadow dagger, but it does a lot of damage, especially if it's coupled with Chion freeze or something. So we're going to go to our arena here, defense, input, confirm, train, and we're going to do a little head-to-head of ghost assassin versus magic apprentice. Here we go. Alright, you're like, why did the magic apprentice win? Well, the magic apprentice wins because they are hitting pretty much all the ghost assassins every time they do their attack, and the ghost assassins can only hit one target unless they do their special. So now you'll notice that some formations, I'll show you mine for example. Some formations only have a couple ghost assassins. Alright, so this is why. The ghost assassins, people use them to take out the enemy goblikazes. They go right instantly to the back and they take out the goblikazes, and then your magic apprentices land on the back and the goblikazes aren't there to take them out. So that's why you see people with only a couple ghost assassins. Now, if your opponent does not have... okay, also like with Chion, just to touch on, her freeze is a little slow, so the ghost assassins go right over there, and the freeze they don't really take advantage of the freeze with their initial attack. However, the magic apprentices are slow in going over there. They can draw some extra fire from the guys that can't hit them. Maybe the range will target them, and also when they reach the back, it's right about the time that Chion does her freeze, and so they can do all that extra damage. And on top of that, they don't have a lot of hit points, so if my stone golem stays alive, my magic apprentices are going to do a bunch of damage until that stone golem dies, and that coupled with the freeze of Chion, they can do crazy damage and take out like the whole back line of people pretty much. So now if you're using Seondeok and you see the opponent doesn't have any Goblakazis in the back with Seondeok, the Goblakazis do crazy amount of damage because they have that first boost of Seondeok. So when they touch down, they let off their blades of whatever, and they do a lot of damage really quickly. So there are some heroes that the Ghost Assassins are better with and do more damage. I use 5 level 10 Ghost Assassins when I'm using my Seondeok, and if the opponent doesn't have any Ghost Assassins in there, Goblakazis guarding the rear. So the Ghost Assassins are good at taking out the opponent's Goblakazis, so then it clears the way for your Magic Apprentices, who overall do more damage because every time they hit multiple targets, and the Ghost Assassins only do that with their special. So I hope that kind of answers the question there. You'll see some people with 1 or 2 Goblakazi, some with 3, but generally they're just used to take out the opponent's. Ghost Assassins are generally used to take out the opponent's Goblakazis. What else? Ghost Assassins are good. You can line them up in the middle if someone has an alley in the back, and like 2 or 3 will kill alley before she can even get an attack off. So they're good for that. What else? So I think that's about it. You can kind of mess with it and see. Also, Ghost Assassins are kind of nice. You can kind of target where they're going to hit. So if you see that someone has Goblakazis just in the middle, you could just put 1 Ghost Assassin there to take out their Goblakazis, and maybe a couple Ghost Assassins on the edges, and that would do some damage to the edge guys. So it just depends. That's why I use the more Magic Apprentices generally than Ghost Assassins. So hope this answers the question. Thanks again for the comment, and I'll see you guys next video.